homeworlds I've read about, I think I'd like to visit Palaven the most. A silver world of fortresses and fire. It sounds wonderful and different from anything I've seen.
Welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda, everybody, and apparently Jarl has moved into this museum. I'm not quite sure if he was here before we exited the last session, but now he's here anyway. Maybe we should talk to him.
Pathfinder, thank you for arranging my access to the cultural center. There's so much to study here. It would take a lifetime.
There's thousands of years of history before humans even arrive on the scene.
That would be a nice full-time job.
But you've already got one.
Anyway, what we're actually going to do is we're going to go over to the
The Angara are survivors, and they're willing to help. They'll be great allies.
What? What? Where are you? Okay. We already spoke about that last time. Yes, we are going to go over to the Hyperion habitation deck, I guess. We need to check up on the memories that we've been unlocking. It's been quite a while since we looked at that, and then we need to check up on the captain, who has something important to discuss with us. And we don't know what. Okay. Wum. Am I scanning for something here? What's the... Oh, hello. Oh.
Another cache of stolen supplies, alerting the dock manager.
Aha, I see. Stolen supplies. Yes. What's this now? Oh. We're scanning stuff from Earth. Okay, well, fine then. Alright, let's go... Wow, that's some glitchy trees. And sadly, this is the last patch that this game is gonna get. For single player, at least. So, we're living with these bugs, I guess. Hello, Sam.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Play it.
Let's see it.
This memory is when Alec first learned the initiative.
It will be just a moment. Hello, Alec.
I'm too old for cloak and dagger. I got your message. I'm here. Who are you?
A benefactor, if you like.
You have something to offer me?
A future.
That's vague.
A future. For your wife. You're out of money. Your contacts have dried up. You can't finish Sam.
How do you know about...
I can help you. Whatever you need.
Start by telling me what you need.
Your AI is more than a cure for your wife. It could also be the salvation for many others.
I don't follow.
Where we're going, we'll need a different perspective to understand things.
Where's that? The Andromeda Galaxy?
I have a proposal for you. And Ellen doesn't have much time. Are you interested?
Huh.
Who was that? The benefactor?
I believe there was more to the Andromeda initiative than was publicly understood. Private logs are now available in your father's quarters. They may shed further light on the matter. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it.
Huh, I thought we had two memories, but at least one, and then we'll
That's
go
all
check
for
those
now.
logs.
Of course.
Alright, okay.
Your father's personal logs.
Personal logs. Encrypted log number 4 and the benefactor have opened. Oh, wait. Encrypted log 4 is just encrypted. Benefactor. Let's play the meeting.
I had a strange meeting yesterday. I thought it would be with Jien Garson, who founded the initiative. But it wasn't. I guess Jien's the visionary, the one who gets everyone excited about the project and drums up publicity. But then this benefactor apparently provides resources and money. And I mean a lot of money. It's a little unusual. But everything about this project is.
Interesting. I wonder if Director Tan knows anything about this. Worth talking to him.
Very much doubted. Accepted the offer.
I accepted the initiative's offer. They're calling me a Pathfinder. There's no other option left. Sam will never happen without their help. Our savings are gone, and no one will return my calls. I am a pariah. There's something strange going on with this benefactor. But Ellen's getting worse. I can't fail her.
Yes, that will be interesting. That will be interesting to see where that leads. Because obviously there is more to it, and well, at the end of the day, it did fail to save Ellen. But now we're in Andromeda, so I guess that's something. Hello, Dan.
Sorry to call you in, but this is best handled discreetly.
Talk to me.
Short version, one of Harry's medtechs snuck a relative on board. Woke them up, cut them loose. Turns out this relative has a rare illness. Not contagious yet, but in the later stages.
Well, that was pretty silly.
They exposed the whole station to a potentially contagious illness?
Yes. We need to keep this quiet and handle it fast. This gets out, we'll have a station-wide panic. Besides, this is a Hyperion matter. My responsibility.
Sure.
That makes it mine too, doesn't it, Captain?
Thank you, Ryder. Please keep this to yourself for now. The only way this ends without major losses is if we handle things before the rumors get out.
Right. I'll look into it.
Good. Talk to Harry. He can brief you on the details. Let's bring this under control before it's too late.
Cool. Level up to level 30. Interesting. I think we had a level up to do already, but let's go speak to Harry.
Another cache of stolen supplies, alerting the dock manager.
Alright, so we're done with that. Nothing apparently. Alright, well, whatever.
This is not good. Damned exiles.
Okay. You wanna talk? No? Alright. Hello, Doctor.
Good you're here. Dunn briefed you?
High level only. Said to speak with you for the full brief.
Great. Well then, here we go. Before we left, my medtech Charlie helped his aunt sign on to the initiative program.
He cheated the screening process?
Yeah, she has TH314. Deadly, highly contagious in the latter stages and jumps across species. It was dormant, but flared up when Charlie woke her. He just assumed it was stasis sickness. There's no cure, no vaccine. It's deadly in its final stage, and she's off-grid. She's a problem.
Yes? Tell me about this thing.
What should I know about this TH314?
Stage 1 symptoms are similar to stasis sickness, which is what fooled Charlie. Stage 2 is marked by extreme bouts of paranoia. It becomes virulently contagious at Stage 3. Airborne, the works.
Is anyone else infected?
No one so far. According to the test results I received after Charlie left, she's still in Stage 1. If she progresses to Stage 3, Ryder, it'll be bad. It's a rare disease, but the kind that starts pandemics.
Mm-hmm.
Any idea where he's gone?
Not long ago, he was assigned to an Apex unit for a mission. Incommunicado at the moment. Charlie had no idea the virus would flare up after stasis. Virology isn't his specialty. She's his only relative. Even so, he should have known better.
Well, if we can help her, that would be good.
We need to help her, you mean?
Every instinct I have, both medical and human, is screaming at me to help her. Making sure TH314 doesn't spread is the top priority, no matter what. This one isn't going to be easy.
Anything else I need to know?
Be quick but discreet. We can't panic the entire station over this.
I only have a whole space station to search. Discreetly. Check.
Could be worse. She could be off station and potentially infecting the Angara. Try customs first. Even with fake medical clearance, she had to go through there like anyone else.
Alright.
Dr. Carlyle has granted me access to Ruth Becker's profile. The file includes her physical description.
That'll be useful. Thanks, Sam.
So any chance you want to tell me a little bit about the stasis?
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
How have we not had this conversation before? How did he die? What? You did your best, man.
I'm sure you did everything you could.
Yeah, but still, we lost a Pathfinder on my watch. Doesn't sit right.
My dad knew the danger. Part of the job.
Now I just need to make sure your sister here pulls through.
So I can ask about her status, but it's marked as red, so... Alright, so actually we're gonna go to operations, see if we can find Sid here. Talk to her actually in person. There's a bunch of stuff we have to do here too. Alright, there's more quests here too.
Sorry, Lana. They're just trying to boost our morale.
Oh, so much talk going on about random little bits of stuff that happened way long ago. So you...
Pathfinder Rider?
Psst. Okay, hello Wilma.
What's going on? Why are you whispering?
I'm planning a surprise for Superintendent Kesh. She's always complaining that our stock of spirits is tame. I hear Kadara Port is famous for bizarre homebrews, supposedly pack a powerful punch. Hoping you can pick some up and keep it quiet.
Sure.
I'll see if I can find some.
Excellent. Oh shit. Shh.
That was very loud. Very loud. Sellers. I recognize your name. Your name was in an email.
Excuse me, Pathfinder. I don't know where else to turn. My best friend's been missing since the revolts.
Tell me.
He was involved with a woman who was exiled. She obsessed over him, and I'm sure she kidnapped him. The powers that be don't buy it and don't care. They say most likely he went willingly.
He might have.
That is a distinct possibility.
He was like a brother to me. He would have told me. The Initiative has branded him a traitor. I don't want that to be his legacy. I want to clear his name, Sanjeev Clement. The woman was Delaney Roos. She must have taken him to Kadara.
Pathfinder, those names match a log we found. Clement tried to escape, and Roos killed him.
We've already heard tell of him. I'm sorry. Your friend didn't make it.
I knew it. Poor Sanjeev.
It's small consolation, but I relayed the record to Director Tan. Sanjeev's name will be cleared.
That matters. I'd already made peace with the idea that I'd never see him again. I'm so grateful.
Uh-huh. Alright. Well, that's cool. I like the fact that you could essentially do the quest before you got it. That's very nice. Let's go. Let's go talk to Tan. I have a feeling we have more than one thing to speak to you about.
The people of the Milky Way.
But do you have anything to offer?
Our wisdom, our knowledge.
We have plenty of that on our own.
Of course. And you also have food, water, necessities of life.
Now we get to the heart of the matter.
I would like to lay a groundwork for trade between our people.
What would you trade?
Well, wisdom and knowledge.
We'll take that under consideration. Good day.
Good job, Tan.
I see you've crossed paths with Sloane Kelly and the Exiles. A thorn in our side if ever there was one.
I don't think anyone came all the way to Andromeda to live like that. The Nexus was part of this too.
It's about the future, Ryder. What sort of civilization will we form in Helios? One driven to extremes of anarchy, or one dedicated to order and justice? I choose the latter. Sloane Kelly and her mutineers chose otherwise. Did you have some other business?
Oh yeah, let's talk about this benefactor.
I'm curious. What do you know about the people who backed the initiative?
What everyone knows. Jean Garson was the founder and visionary. Unfortunately, she died on the Nexus during the Scourge disaster.
Is there anyone else?
I would almost welcome them. A voice to silence the rabble. Then Kesh might listen. But no, we're alone. Why do you ask?
I have information that suggests Garson wasn't the only one.
What sort of information?
It's complicated, but there was a silent partner. A benefactor.
Even if that were true, we've been here 14 months with no sign of them. This partner is either a phantom, missing, or dead. Nope, Gian Garson was the beacon. A sad end to someone of such stature. Dying alone.
Oh?
It was chaos. By the time they found her, she was already dead, succumbed to her injuries.
How convenient. You ever investigate that?
Was there a follow-up investigation?
I wasn't even out of stasis, but knowing the violence of the Scourge disaster, death was everywhere. If you're suggesting something else happened, Ryder, I'd rather you didn't. Let's not add to the confusion.
Thank you for your time.
Ryder, if you wish to pursue this further, accessing Nexus security records may reveal more information.
Mm-hmm. Alright, some more stuff to do. Now going down to access the security footage and stuff over here, and also download a movie while we're at it, because Liam wants a movie.
Okay.
Missing persons report Jake Carson. It's been reported missing. She was last seen during the emergency stasis revival that occurred after the Scourge encounter. A bulletin has been issued. What?
The only hard fact is that her body was found in one of the apartments.
Then connecting her death to the Scourge disaster was mere speculation.
Yeah, they just wanted this to go away. I think we need to check out that apartment.
Environmental data will allow us to reconstruct the scene.
Okay. And then we have Sid here somewhere. Where are you, Sid? Hello.
Can I talk to you, Ryder?
That's the point.
Good that you're here, Ryder. I found something while monitoring comms for the Nexus. Multiple attacks by people called the Three Sabers. They're hitting outposts and supply vessels. The really weird part is they seem aware of our operations, like they're getting intel.
From whom?
What are you saying? That someone's feeding them info?
Maybe. It would be really bad if that were true, right? I've reported it, and they say they'll investigate, but then forget. But you're the Pathfinder. If someone's betraying the Nexus, you have to do something about it.
Yeah, well, check that out.
If they seem to know our operations, that could spell trouble. Best to get to the bottom of it.
Thank you. I knew I could count on you. Best Pathfinder ever. I don't know where they hide, but I got the nav points for their most recent raids. Maybe the Tempest scanners can figure out where they went.
Thanks. Investigate space attacks on Nexus ships. 4 sites. Okay. Okay, here we go. Apartments over here, apparently.
This is where Jean Garson's body was discovered.
What are we looking for?
If you scan the room, environmental data may allow for scene recreation.
I wish they would leave a little bit more of stuff like that up to puzzle solving and figuring out stuff for me, rather than just telling me, scan the room now and you might find stuff. Alright, okay.
There. This was no accident. She was murdered.
As this incident occurred over a year ago, her killer is likely far away by now.
Yeah. But, wait. This whole area was shuttered back then. Didn't open until the Hyperion arrived. So what was Garson even doing here?
Perhaps a further scan of the room is in order.
Again. Alright, so Garson was here for no good reason. What's...
A hidden door. What do we have here?
Okay, datapad. Nothing else out of the ordinary by the looks of things.
This is Gian Garson. I don't have much time. I've been hiding in the sealed-off sections of the Nexus since we got here. Someone's trying to kill me, and now I can hear them down in the hydroponics area. They're coming. I've embedded what I know in my VI in the Cultural Center. This log has the code, and whatever happens... Oh god, they're outside the door.
Wow, this is some serious shit.
Yes, deeply troubling. I have the code she mentioned for the VI kiosk.
Okay, so that's a twist. What's on the other datapad? Carson notes, entry 1.1, 2819. In 2179, once mentioned a storm is coming, said evidence was clear. Meaning? Andromeda. Why? Hyperion. Still no context. Where is Alec? Did they get him too? Garson. Makes sense.
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson, the founder of
of the Andromeda Initiative. I thought you might like to hear more about our plans.
Yes, but specific ones.
Sam, can we hear that message Garson talked about?
Unlocking it now. Rerouting to our private channel.
For years, there was a silent partner involved with the initiative. The truth is, I was running out of money. Then a benefactor stepped in. I didn't ask questions. I never met them face to face. That was a mistake. I lied to everyone. Something big spooked them in the Milky Way, and now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for the good, but I have my doubts. And now I think they're going to remove me. Alec Ryder and I had a code word for this. Fulcrum. He may have learned more.
What did that mean? Something big in the Milky Way?
Perhaps your father's locked memories hold the answer. He might have known more.
Yeah. Guess I'll have to keep unlocking them to find out for sure.
Uh-huh. So, something big might have been the entire, story of the first trilogy, but it could also be completely unrelated. But who would then send all of us off to Andromeda without showing up here? Killed her, but then who would... Why wouldn't they take over? There's also...
Have you seen Lexi?
She's not in the med bay?
No, and she's not answering her comm.
I'll find her.
Okay, I guess we're turning on. Alright, but there's one more person that we know that doesn't show face. Subi isn't sure where she went. Okay, so we're just looking through this place. Check the bar, I guess? There's also the charlatan that nobody has seen and nobody knows. So it's a strange coincidence and similarity. Not here. By the looks of things. There's Liam. Oh, Lexi is here. Let's talk to you. What's up?
There you are. Looking for the meaning of life?
At the bottom of a bottle?
It is a popular spot to look.
You wouldn't be the first to try.
Alcohol rarely provides answers.
Then why are you here?
What? I can't kick back? Have fun?
You're not having fun.
Lexi, you haven't touched that bottle.
Because you interrupted me.
What's this really about?
PB thinks I don't care about the crew. That you're all just experiments to me. Do you... Is that how you think I see you?
Why do you care about what PB thinks?
Since when do you care what PB thinks?
It's not the first time someone told me that. In fact, every one of my exes said something similar. Hence why I'm taking a break from relationships. You didn't answer my question. Is that how you think I see you?
You wouldn't be moping in this bar if you only saw me as an experiment.
I don't mope, but you're right. Thank you, Ryder. I should get back.
What about your wine?
I'll save it for another day.
Alright then. That was interesting. That's okay. What would have happened if we just left? I'm pretty sure Lexi would suddenly be on the ship then.
Take a break, Pathfinder. Everyone needs it.
Alright, now we are leaving. And off we go into space! Now there are several places that we could go to. There's so much stuff in our quest log, it's not even funny. But even this time, just going around the Nexus and doing this stuff has actually taken quite a lot of time for this episode, so it would kind of make sense to do something...
Ryder, could we chat?
Okay. I guess we're doing that then. Alright, hello.
I hear you found a stasis locker from the Solarian Ark.
Technically, someone else found it first. But yes.
How wonderful! I know it's not the Ark itself, but any sign is better than nothing, surely. Please, if I can help the search at all, just ask. Or ask anyway. You're good company.
Thanks.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Alright, so can we now maybe actually use this galaxy map and get going? So we're at the Nexus. We need the whole view. We have a Kadaro. That's a few things left on. We have a bunch of systems that are completely unexplored. We have Hunting the Archon over here. We're going to wait with that one because that's sort of the continuation. I want to do as much as possible of the other stuff first. We have Vold with an absolute ton of other quests and stuff there. And then we have Aya, which we need to go back to and do like one thing for. And then we have Eladin over here to do stuff on. Eos is done. Havarl is done, but there's actually a couple of quests left that we need to go back there for. So maybe we'll go back and use the rest of our time today. Wow, Helios cluster progression 34%. Oh, we can go on for a bit with this one. We'll go back to Aya, first of all. And then we'll see what we have there. We have a quest there and probably something more to pick up and stuff. And then also we can go back to Havarl potentially and just wrap up the last few things there. We have the Angaran Initiative and Friend or Foe on this planet. Very nice. Alright, we're at the docks. Let's take a look at the map, see what we've got. We got a new quest here, Mexurius. We have quests in here. So let's go have a chat to who are up there. Have a chat with this lad first. What? Okay.
Honor to meet you, Pathfinder. Initiative Pilot Marixus. I run supplies to your outposts.
What brings you to Aya?
Your survival supplies only Aya has. I'm waiting on clearance to enter the city, but it's taking too long. I understand their caution, but the outposts need these supplies. I have to get them, now.
They let me into the city? I can help.
I appreciate that. To start, Eos needs a way to produce food to support population growth. They've requested Kiloa seeds to begin their own crops. There's an agricultural scientist who might sell some.
I'll make sure to get those seeds.
Alright, okay. So we have another thing in the city then.
Ambassador, I trust our people had a smooth transition to Aya.
The Angara have been gracious. Everything's going well.
Good. Keep me updated. 10 out.
I've never lied to a director before.
Oh, really?
Pathfinder, it's a pleasure. I'm Ambassador Riala, Chief Diplomat for the Initiative on Aya. I was removed from Cryo specifically for this. Quite the wake-up call.
Mm-hmm.
I know what it's like, jumping out of the cryopod and into the fire.
You've had it far worse. My condolences on your loss. I hear you're to thank for our new ties with Aya. This is our best shot at an alliance. Now we just need to keep our people from wrecking it, no matter how hard they try.
Sounds like there's something you need help with.
If something's wrong, I need to know.
Maybe you can help me fix it. A Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is here, learning how to improve our crops. He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the Angaran resistance had threatened him.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent scientist, but not the best communicator. I'm concerned this could escalate if someone doesn't look into it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
Sure.
I can go settle things. I'm a friendly face for both sides.
That would be helpful. With any luck, we can prevent this from getting worse.
Thank you.
How many of our people have they let into the city?
A strictly limited number, and only certain professions. Scientists, engineers, and scholars. The Angara have agreed to allow some of our people to work in Aya's research facilities.
That's huge.
It's more than I expected. Tan wants me to push for social visits, but I'm holding my ground. We need to move at their pace. They've been extraordinarily gracious, all things considered. I'll take whatever they're willing to give.
Yeah. What about the future?
What's our end goal for Aya?
A strong alliance is all we can ask for. It's what we're working toward. Helios is the Angara's home. They dictate the terms of this partnership, not us. We need them as allies, and they could benefit from us. But we have to tread lightly.
Show them we're not invaders.
Historically, when two civilizations meet, one consumes or destroys the other. We need to break that cycle.
She seems pretty reasonable. Among all these weird people of the Initiative, she seems pretty good to have in this position.
Aside from Storvis Len, is everything okay? Need anything else?
Actually, yes. Director Tan gave me a project. He wants more Aya natives to live on the Nexus. He thinks it will deepen our partnership. A few Angara expressed interest, but none of them will agree to live on the Nexus without speaking to you first.
Why me?
After what you've accomplished? I didn't want to bother you, but you asked. I'll point you towards the candidates. If you could convince them to transfer, I'd be grateful.
Alright, thank you. Perfect.
That's
2
all for
quests.
I'm here if you need anything.
Alright, yeah, so let's track that thing. And then we'll have to take a look at where all the other people are, because now we'll probably have... Oh yeah, three people. They're all over the place. We need to go out to the viewing deck out here, and one of them is way back at the landing pad, the very, very far landing pad. Okay. Venturev.
Ven? Thought you'd be in a Resistance holding cell.
That was Ephra's plan. He wanted to throw me down a hole once he got his precious answers. The Most Shy convinced him to release me here. I volunteer and they let me see sunlight.
That's a nice end to that.
You didn't trade one cell for another after all. And you get fresh air.
And servitude, dressed up like forgiveness. The Most Shy keeps her high ground, and I'm the traitor who gets a second chance.
But you live.
It's better than what Sloan would have done to you.
Lucky me. I should get back to work. They're not paying me to stand around. Oh, that's right. They're not paying me at all.
Yeah. Okay then. Agricultural scientists, hello.
Weird question. You don't have any Kiloa seeds, do you?
Yes, I do. Need some?
I do, actually. Confirm the trade. Thank you. Okay. And we'll deliver those. Where's the other person? Was that Venturev? That no. Helrul. It's one of the people. Okay, it's you. Hello. Do you want to move?
You're one of Ambassador Riala's candidates to live on the Nexus.
I am. Glad you finally showed up. Let's get down to it. I've lived my whole life wanting to meet aliens who didn't want me dead. But my family's here. How can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
What? Use technology, and that's up to you?
You'll have ways to send them text messages and comm transmissions.
I want contact with the people I love. You offer machines. Not good enough, Pathfinder.
Okay. I wonder if it matters if we convince these or not. In any way whatsoever. Hello. What are you doing, Service?
I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
Alright, please relax.
Ambassador Riala sent me to check on you. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what happened.
I didn't know Riala was sending the Pathfinder. I deserve no less, of course.
Oh, really?
I was measuring the photonic dispersal from the canopies when some random brute interrupted me. I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
Okay, and what else?
Do you know what he meant by that?
He ranted nonsense about a vessel and selling slots to outsiders. He got right up in my face and compared me to a ket. He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes. The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
Yeah, well, probably.
Sounds like there's more to this. Don't suppose you caught his name?
Didn't ask, didn't want it, didn't need it. When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible to the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters. See if I find him.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Aya. Go, represent. I have work to do.
You are such an asshole. Alright, I guess we'll go do that first then. Here we go.
I detect the infrared dye Zorvis Len used to mark the person who threatened him.
That's our man.
Let's have a chat.
I know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him.
Well, I kind of want to hear what you have to say.
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me.
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on. For someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vassal. Time of change. It worked well. Until now.
Because of us.
The Vassal never accounted for outsiders living on Aya.
There's only so much room. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost. My friend won a place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval. He always put others before himself. That's how he died, fighting Ket on Vold. When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
Well, I kind of find it hard to be mad because he's an asshole.
I believe you. And I'm sorry for your loss. Between us, that botanist is kind of a jerk.
Yeah, that.
He didn't fear my anger. I respect that.
I'll talk to our ambassador. See if we can minimize our impact on your Vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us.
Well, thank you very much. Okay, we're returning to the ambassador. Into the museum we go. There's a bunch of quest stuff. There's a bunch of quest stuff in here. Bunch of quest stuff.
Did you look at the internal structure?
I couldn't even get it open. It locked me out.
So I was right. It is Remnant.
Hello, Avela.
Pavoa, I'm glad they finally let you into the city. You deserve it. This is Aya's Cultural Museum and History Archive. It's small, but you've already made it brighter.
We've talked about it before. About the helmet?
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge. What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted Remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
The ships crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be Remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
But who was it? Return the musical instrument to Avela. Talk to her again then.
Hello, Pathfinder. Any good news for me?
Is this Angaran? I found it on one of your homeworlds.
Son above. It's an ancient Ravan. A musical instrument. It uses Angara's body energy to produce music. We have them now, but nothing is beautiful. The songs it played were probably lost long ago. How much culture have we forgotten? Art, music, stories, it's all gone.
And then you'll make new.
You're already rebuilding. Look at Aya.
We have a long way to go. In any case, relics like this help us.
Thank you.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
Something really weird. It looks like conversations have kind of reset to the default state. For whatever reason. Your alt is here. Hello? Speak to me, please.
Pathfinder, Ambassador Riala didn't think you'd have time for me.
She said you needed to talk before agreeing to live on the Nexus.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm an anthropologist, but I've only ever studied my own people. I've heard the Nexus is home to multiple species and cultures. It will be fascinating and possibly dangerous. Bacteria, viruses, other contaminants. My family worries about me. Are you sure I'll be safe?
Yes, you'll be safe.
They wouldn't let me on Aya if I was a walking petri dish, would they?
You aren't taking this seriously enough to satisfy my family. I can't go without their blessing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, thanks for being all sarcastic when I chose that option, Ryder. So the last quest looks like it's like... Oh, it's in here? Aha.
If that should have come to me.
Shh, Axel, I'm alright.
You almost died. What's he doing here?
I am looking for you.
I asked the Moshai to set up a meeting. I don't want us to be enemies.
Is this true?
Axel, Ryder rescued me from the Ket. He risked his life to...
Sloane Kelly saved Kadara. Look how that went.
Well, I'm different.
I want to be allies. Equal allies.
You don't even treat your own equally. Isn't that why the Krogan left?
How did you...
I've been watching you. You're invaders just like the Ket, except less cautious.
What does that mean?
You'll know soon enough. Do not trust them, Chauvin.
Axel... He didn't used to be like this. He was curious, brilliant. But the Ket, even without exaltation, they change us.
Indeed, but there's hope.
There's still time to bring him around.
I want to believe that, but his hatred towards aliens...
I'll prove we can be trusted.
I hope so.
Ryder, we just received an emergency recording from EOS. Come to the meeting room when you get back to the Tempest.
From EOS? Okay then. I guess we are not done with that part yet. Okay. Interesting. So this is... there's a beeping going on here, and this is the room that we couldn't access before. Aha! I have vault plans. Oh, cool. Cool. Let's go do the last remaining thing here, I guess. Alright, we're back out at the docks. We're gonna go hand this in. Here, have some seeds.
I found Kiloa seeds for Eos. Is this enough?
It's perfect. I'll make sure Eos gets them.
Thanks. And that counted towards Eos. Nice. And then we'll need to run around to the other side to talk to the last guy. So watch me fail that too. Hello there.
Ambassador Riala said you're thinking of moving to the Nexus.
Pathfinder. I'm honored even to be considered for the transfer, but I won't be happy as just an observer. I need to work. I engineer power systems. Will I be allowed employment alongside your people?
So I'd like to say sure. But I've chosen poorly the last few times, so I'm going to say that's up to them.
If you put in a request, someone will get back to you.
And if they refuse? I'll have to think about it. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Alright. Interview each of the Angarian candidates. That's complete. So we should just be able to go back now. I have no idea if that was a success or a failure. I also have no idea if we just cheerfully have said, yeah, sure they will, blah de blah, if I'd chosen the sure option, because the last time I chose something like that, it was like completely sarcastic idiot writer applying. Alright. Into the embassy. Hello, Riala.
Director Tan wasn't thrilled with the results of the Nexus exchange, but I appreciate your help regardless. Any news on what happened to Sorvis Len?
Do you know about the Visal? The Angaran lottery that decides who gets to live on Aya?
I've heard of it. Why?
Angar are selling their slots to come here, so our people can stay in their place. Including a member of the Angaran resistance. He was killed on Vold. Wouldn't have happened if he'd been here.
No one told me of this arrangement. Well, we have to do something.
So we can make a room.
We could let Angar who give up their slots live on the Nexus. It's safer than Vold.
Exactly what I was thinking. No one should suffer on our behalf. Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll forward your proposal to Director Tan immediately.
Cool.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
Alright. We did that, and I think we're done. Yes, we're done. We need to get back to the Tempest and then take that call for Jarl's quest. But we've cleaned up the Nexus, and we're done with the little bits and bobs that were left on Aya. There were actually more, of course, more than I thought there would be. Always is, isn't there? So, into space we go again, and we'll see where we go next time on Mass Effect Andromeda. Thank you very much for watching. My name is slicedlime, and I'll see you next time.